There's a number of things that we want to clarify based on our phone calls that we've already received this week in the new year, and some information that we're just aware of that we want to make sure that everyone knows so that you don't run into problems in this new year in 2021. So there's some things that you need to take note of and take care of in your practice today, and all of them are actually very important. So they're going to include information in regards to PQRS G codes, a new ABN form, E&M changes, as well as Medicare fees and postal requirements. So all of these things are going to be important and impact your office and things that you need to take care of. First of all, we're getting a number of phone calls in regards to some old PQRS G codes that are now being rejected. Well, first of all, if you're not a MIPS doctor, and if you don't know if you're a MIPS doctor, then you're not, because otherwise you would have received notification from CMF in regards to your MIPS participation. And so if you're still using PQRS G codes, you can stop. These would be the G codes that you're submitting with your claims forms, and you're probably submitting them with a zero cost or a 1 penny charge, and then you write off that penny all the time. Those are the PQRS G codes. If you're not a MIPS doctor, and again, if you don't know, then you're not. At this stage, stop using those PQRS codes. There's no need to continue at this stage. And all it is doing is creating confusion. Now, this doesn't mean that you cease doing the responsibilities that were with those, meaning, yes, you're going to continue to do outcomes assessment. That was another question that we received. That's still a critical part to the standard of care in regards to your documentation. Continue that practice, and it's also good for patient treatment and care. Next is the new ABN form. You have not downloaded the new ABN form. You have got to do that today. Remember that really, whether you're a participating provider, a non-par provider, the ABN rules still apply to you. And yes, this means that you have to take the new ABN form, get it prepared, and also you want to make sure that all of your maintenance patients sign that ABN form. So the ABN form that you were using prior is no longer valid. It has to be this new ABN form. It is mandatory as of January 1. So make sure that you get that updated in your practice. Again, all of these links are going to be included down below in the description. You just scroll down a little bit and you'll be able to see all of the links to each one of these things that may give you some additional information, especially like on the new ABN form. Third is this E&M changes. We've been warning you about the Medicare cuts and fee cuts and things along those lines for a number of months. And we told you it was all surrounding the changes to E&M billing and coding. And all of those changes to E&Ms are in place with some minor exceptions of things that were modified from Congress that really don't impact most of our offices. But here's what it boils down to. And here's just a very, very short and dirty. First of all, 99201 is now a deleted code. For the most part, you're going to bill 99202 in its place, but you still have to meet the qualifications for 99202, of course. And to get a better explanation of all of this, because the new E&M procedures really require the billing to be based on either time or medical decision making, so MDM. So it's either going to be time or MDM, and it really depends on the circumstance. We got a great article that kind of walks you through the basics of that. Additionally, we do have a course, a live seminar, a virtual seminar, I should say, that is coming up at the end of this month and the beginning of February. So on the 30th of January and also the 4th of February. One is in the morning on a Saturday, and the other one is Thursday afternoon. Two different chances to be able to catch the live course. It is the same course, just offered at two different times live. Make sure you're able to ask all the questions that you may need answers to. And in that course is not just all the Medicare information and updates, but also all of the updates and explanation on how to truly implement and do a better job with the new E&M coding in your practice. But for now, you can also take a look at the article that we've linked to down in the description below. And so that's all of those things are going to be important. You want to make sure that you're fully aware and you're not billing out 99201 because those will get rejected because that's a deleted code at this stage. So, Medicare fees. This is another question we're getting a lot of questions about. Well, again, I mentioned before with all of everything kind of in flux in regards to Medicare fees, Congress addressed this in the $900 billion package that they passed along with the omnibus bill last year, late last year. And this is really important to know. It takes Medicare some time to be able to implement the changes that impacted the fee schedule. And so we're waiting for that to be final. Now, you may get, it may have some confusion as far as what may be out there right now. Here's what I promise you. We will let you know as soon as Medicare officially releases that fee schedule. And we're certain that it is the correct fee schedule for 2021. We will let you know. We'll do it via email, and we'll send out a member alert to make sure that you're aware that it's out there and you can utilize it. For now, all the instructions that we had given you before in regards to participating or non-participating. You're a PAR provider, in short. You just simply want to make sure that you continue to bill your standard office fee. Medicare will write it down much like you do with all of your other insurers. So much easier to do it that way, and you can make sure that you're going to have the right fee schedule applied to you. So after that, what else? Well, if you weren't aware, there's a new minimum wage beginning on January 1 for Illinois. There was also a new minimum wage for Chicago that was implemented earlier in 2020. Both require posters. Don't worry about it. We've given you access. We've got a quick, easy checklist with links to free downloads for all the posters. You can actually just go and click and download and print off the posters in your office and make sure you get them posted in a prominent location. There's all kinds of different information in there, but the biggest ones that are brand new, of course, are the ones related to Illinois and the new minimum wage. So you want to make sure that you get out there and make sure you have the most up-to-date posters so you can be in compliance in those rooms. So a lot of information. All of those links are down below in the description, but we wanted to make sure you had the latest, greatest in these areas. Please don't delay. Make sure that you eliminate your PQRS G codes and add your new ABN form and get all of your maintenance patients signing that new ABN form, that you are fully aware of the new E&M changes and you've implemented those in your office, and just watch for the Medicare fee stuff and get the poster updated. That's the quick and dirty video with a lot of information, and we'll catch you next week.